like I say, one of my favorite nights. Tonight we welcome in Metter, the Metter Tigers, and welcome them here. This is our next to the last home game. We've got Metter this week, and then next week is an open date. And then on November 1st, we welcome Bryan County in here for senior night, another great night here at Bacon County. As our band begins to take the field, they're going to play, and our kids are going to come and walk across the field, this field that they'll be playing on one day, and celebrate. Metter is the surprise of the region to me this year. They came in last year, they were kind of on the bottom. You could see when we went over there, they were very athletic, but not a lot of discipline, a lot of internal problems. They had a lot of attrition. Players didn't want to buy the coach's system. And this year, they've come in, they upset kind of took everybody back, game. They're big, they're fast, they're athletic. Head coach.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, we would like to present our Recreation and Future Raiders teams of this year. Football, And our flag, the Black Raiders, coached by Cody Fickle, and they are sponsored by Rockingham Products. Also, Red Raiders, coached by Mark Horton, sponsored by Paving. 8 and under, the Black Raiders, coached by Brody Starling, and they are sponsored by 3D Spray Foam. 8 and under, Red Raiders, coached by Ronnie Harris, sponsored by Slash Pines Timber Company. Ten and under,
Hey,
Black Raiders.
Is this all they're doing for the rec center?
Coached by Hooper Sallet.
Really get a good shot with this band right here.
10 and under, White Raiders. Coached by Eric Boatwright. And they are sponsored by O'Reilly's Auto Parts. And our 12 and under, Black Raiders. The defending GRPA champions.
So just standing here till kickoff?
Coached by Heath Carver. Red Raiders. And also our soccer teams, 6 and under, coached by Amy Hutto, and they are sponsored by Lee's Chapel Baptist Church. Our 6 and under, sponsored by Haley Orban, and they are sponsored by Alma Church of God Athletics. 6 and under, coached by Kathy Thomas, and they are sponsored by Lamar's Pharmacy. 6 and under, coached by Alicia Bennett, and they are sponsored by Morris Ace Hardware. 10 and under, coached by Alicia Bennett, sponsored by Mark Michael Construction. 10 and under, coached by Lacey Lee. They are sponsored by Alma Nursery.
Yeah. We got a few minutes. We
10 and under,
did pretty good from Jody's to
coached
right
by
here.
Chris Music. They are sponsored by ATC. 10 and under, coached by Garrett Hodges. They are sponsored by Sips and Such. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our 2019 soccer team. Ladies and gentlemen, if I could get your attention, if you would, please, if you are on the fence, step into the stands. The recreation teams are going to form a tunnel for the Raiders as they do the Raider walk. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have you stand to your feet and remove your hats. Tonight's game prayer will be presented by Pastor Travis Peavy from the Alma Church of God. And then the Star Spangled Banner will be conducted by former band director Beth Taylor and the Raider Regiment.
Let's pray. Father, as we come to you, we're so thankful for the opportunity to gather here as a community. We thank you for these young people that are represented, these rec teams, and all the coaches, cheerleaders, and all the family, parents, brothers and sisters that have come to celebrate with them today. Lord, our prayer is that you would be with us on this field of battle. Each team would be protected. God, may we show sportsmanship, but also a competitiveness that comes from winners. We pray, Lord, that in all that we do, that we would honor you, knowing that you are the one that gives us strength. We thank you for grace and mercy, and we thank you for the shed blood of Jesus Christ. For it's in his name we ask. Amen.
Amen. Y'all, eggs, shut up.
Ladies and gentlemen, test. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to Red Raider Broadcasting. On the NFHS Network, powered by Play on Sports, brought to you by BCTV's Red Raider Broadcasting. My name is Brent Johnson, along with Johnny Kabigtine and Carson Taylor. We're bringing you production of Red Raider football as tonight's contest against Region 2AA foe, the Metter Tigers. We'll be joining the radio guys in just a moment, Brother Travis Peavy and Shane Bennett, as they'll bring you play-by-play. They're broadcasting locally on 104.3 right here in Alma. I want to thank Mr. Paul Dean, for providing that service for Raider Nation this year and keeping it home. I want to thank Bennett Johnson for our football title sponsorship, as he has done for the last 9 years for Red Raider football and our broadcasting team. That's Mr. David and Daniel Johnson, Bennett Johnson Insurance. Also want to thank Coda Electric and Plumbing Supply, the Wheeler Agency, Family Vision Care, Andy Cawthorn Auto Sales, and Burt CPA, as you will see commercials throughout the night honoring those sponsorships for the 2019-20 athletic school year.
funded by the U.S. government. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes.
In region play, Bacon County comes in still winless on the year, but each week seems to be getting a little bit better, improving. And Coach Goss alludes to the things that they're trying to find positive in each week. Even last week with a loss to Swainsboro, there are a lot of good things that we saw happen in that game. A lot of good things to keep looking forward to. We'll rest a hat on that we are getting better each week. And one good thing consistently we've seen all year is the boys have not quit. They've not given up. They've played hard the whole time. Players out on the field right now shaking hands, and we're fixing to have a kickoff here in just a few minutes. Red Raiders are in their red tops and black pants, and Metter is in all white with those orange and black numbers. It's going to be a little bit hard to see those numbers on Metter tonight.
I was telling somebody they look like Clemson but uglier. I don't know that you can get uglier than Clemson. So anyway, that's it. That's their makeup. Even on the side of their helmet, being Tigers, they've got the paw. They just broke through their banner and on the way out with the tumblers leading them. And Shane, this is just good old South Georgia football right here against two communities that are about the same size. Going in, I was telling early on about about what took place in Metter. I don't know if you remember last year going down there. There was a lot of internal flux that was going on in the team. There was some people that were leaving, players that were leaving towards the end of the season, and but the coach held to his guns, and he has loaded up a team this year, built the right way, the way we're trying to build the program,
exactly.
and they're going to be competitive tonight. To me, the surprise team of the region.
I was going to say that earlier. Yeah, Metter comes out as, I think, the sleeper in this region this year. The Vidayas and Swainsboro is about where we thought they were. Jeff Davis in about the same place, undefeated coming into last week, and they finally got a hold of a team, and Vidaya handed it to them pretty well. But we'll see tonight what Bacon County can do against this Metter Tiger team that Metter went down to Toombs and gave Toombs more than they could handle. And I think if we can play like we did in the first half against Waynesboro, we got a good shot at this team tonight. Other happenings in the region this week, Jeff Davis is at Toombs tonight. Swainsboro is at Bryan. And, of course, Metter's here at Bacon and Vidalia over at Toombs. There's I think Appleton County has got a big game tonight over in this community. There's the
Kickoff.
opening kickoff. That was
Oh, good. Don't let him get the edge. He's got blockers. He's weaving. And he carries about as far. Oh, great tackle, even though it's on the wrong side of the
50.
mark. Yeah, on the wrong side of the 50, down about the 40. They're on our about 42-yard line, it looks like.
This little squib kick like we've been doing most of the year, but he was able to set up that wall, or they were able to the far side, and he returned that for about a 35, 40-yard gain.
Yeah, here we get started.
So Met will take over on the Bacon County 42-yard line.
Got a wide sweep coming left.
And there's something positive there Rev will take from that. Defense being able to get out and turn that play in, where earlier in the year they've just been eating us up on that outside.
I got a running back, number 3. I can tell you he's going to be a handful all night. He's running with a knee brace on, but he's probably 5'8", weighs about 200 pounds, and he's quick. I understand their quarterback's very athletic. They're going to run this RPO, this run pass option type stuff. They like to run the ball like most of the RPO teams do. And we got a great play here, good play.
Just trying to go right up in the teeth of that defense, and Bacon County, a host of Raiders all over the runner. And the ball's going to go back to about the 39-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and about 7 here.
Marcus Pruitt, number 4, he's a junior, but he is playing lights-out football. He's probably, well, I would say he's definitely our most physical edge player. He brings it every night. He plays hard.
And you hear yourself saying a lot about these kids on the Bacon County side. A lot of them are just playing with heart. They're outsized, outweighed, everything, but they're bringing it.
Yep. They're going to turn and pitch it. Big number 2, and we miss him in the backfield.
But we're going to meet him back there, and with a host of Raiders, we're going to take him for a loss.
Yep, he kept waiting for the play to develop, and our little old water bug players were just zipping through there.
And that's 2 plays now, Rev, that we've been able to contain that outside sweep and keep them contained, and that's made a big difference on this first drive.
You know, Coach Goss alluded to the plays of the linebackers, how hard our linebackers have been playing, and it's evident tonight. It's 4th down. They're going to try to pin us deep. They're back 1 yard. Actually lost a yard from the original line of scrimmage. It's 4th and 11. Tyquez Brinson steps to about the 10-yard line. If it goes that far, I hope he lets it roll into the end zone.
They're coming.
And they got a left footer, and he bangs it. Let it go, Tyquez. No, he doesn't. He catches it. He's going to try to take the edge. He does get the edge. Uh-oh,
He's
here
at
he
the
goes.
20.
He comes in from behind and tackles him. Uh-oh, he got smashed.
Yeah, he got hit from behind or in that side from behind pretty hard. He's down right now.
Yeah, that's an injury. That's more than just hurt. I think he caught one in the ribs.
Yeah.
He may have knocked the air out of him.
Yeah, maybe just got the wind knocked out of him. Hopefully we need him on the field.
Well,
9-19 here, still real early in this first quarter, first half of this Friday night chilly weather football game. Bacon County takes over on their own 23-yard line.
Here they come, guys. It's a host of some of the same players. Jarrett Boatwright had a big touchdown. He lines up wide. We got twins to the top and bottom. Got Ty Batten, our big freshman, who's lined up in a slot on the far side. We hand the ball off to Nope,
he keeps
it, and they're expecting it. And our quarterback gets pulled down for no gain. Maybe a half yard where they're marking it.
We're not surprised any of the teams we're seeing right now in the region as far as what we're doing offensively. We've done that most of the year. Some of our passes have changed a little bit, but as far as our run selection, we've been pretty much on the same page.
Trips to the top. We've got one single wide out. He's on a small guy here, and Jarrett's tall. See if I couldn't throw it to him, and that's exactly what we're trying to do, but we have no time.
Yeah, before he can even pull the ball back to throw it, he's got 3 Tigers on him.
That is very frustrating as a football player. One thing for them to blitz somebody off the edge, but when you got 3 guys just blowing up the middle, there ain't much you can do about it, Shane.
Nope.
I mean, there just ain't much you can do about it.
It don't matter how much of an athlete and how big you are.
Cam Newton. I don't care. You just
well,
can't
now I'd like to try him out.
Well, Cam could probably do something, but when you got 3 defensive tackles that just blow by your offensive front, you don't give your quarterback many options, and it's going to be 3rd and 14. And he's going to break down and run.
We're going to get a hole back behind the play.
Oh, goodness.
He's right up. He's got a first down, but they're going to bring it back.
Holding against us.
And it's going to put it about probably about the 10-yard line.
And they're signaling the numbers over. I don't know what number it is, but that's why we had some time.
Yep.
It's going to be half the distance to the goal line. It's going to put us down about the
ooh, goodness.
That should be about the 6.
We'll line it up and try it again. It's going to be 3rd and a country mile.
Got a motley-looking crew, a bunch of refs, especially that one right there in the middle, the defensive middle right there. Come on, come on,
trying
come on,
a little
come on,
bubble
come on.
screen there.
No.
Oh, he's going to get. He's going to get for
intentional.
intentional.
Yeah. That's what he throws out. Yeah. He threw it to an offensive player, and that's going to be a safety. That's what it's going to be, I'm afraid, because he was in the grasp in the end zone.
Yeah, he's intentional grounding.
Yeah.
And again, that comes back to quarterback just inexperienced at this point in his career. So he's going to be.
Let's see what the call was. They're calling it, pointing at us, but they're pointing at something else. It may have been defensive holding. Referees are doing what they're supposed to do. They're getting together in the huddle and talking about it.
The best thing could be is they thought he was on the 1-yard line and called intentional grounding, which would still be loss of down and 4th down right there.
But I think if you get intentional grounding in the
end zone, yes. But I'm thinking
an eligible receiver downfield.
That's what they're calling.
Well, boy, we escaped a bullet.
Yeah, because he threw it at the feet of our lineman instead of calling intentional grounding. That's what we get. We'll take that.
Well, exactly. We'll take it. Cameron, you lined up on the line, brother. Cameron Crawford. Is that Cameron? I can't hardly tell.
Oh, goodness. We're going to get half the distance again.
That's 3 penalties.
Going the wrong direction.
3 costly penalties.
That was Trent Music on this near side that got a little bit of a jump on everybody else.
I hope we can hold them. They have a gracious. This is not good.
We need to get this out quick, and he does it. We need
He gets it out.
Yeah, that's
on the 31-yard line
of Bacon County. 7:31 left here in this first quarter. Metter will take over on Bacon County 31-yard line. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back. This Classic Country 104.3.
It's nothing personal. It's just business.
Hello?
That's how some people do things.
Right away.
To us, everything we do is personal. Because anyone can answer the call. It's who shows up that matters most.
And on first down, took a drive right up the middle of our defense and picks up about 9 yards on the play. So it'll be 2nd and about 1 on the 22-yard line for Metter. 7:06 here. 7:05, 7:04.
They tried wide on us in the beginning, and they may try to keep pounding up the middle and see what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do.
They could do that consistently all night right now. It's they pick up about 4 there. Good-looking running back, number 22 for Metter. He said a lot this year against the opposing team. Has some good-looking athletes.
Well, they do have some good-looking athletes. I'm a little bit, so far, surprised that they beat Toombs. May have caught two sleeping, kind of like South Carolina last week.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, please don't. My fall has been ruined. 6:18 left on the clock. Terrible. 1st and 10 from about the 16 or 17. And we pile him up, but after about a 4 to 5 yard gain, just a little shy of a 5 yard gain. And they're on the 12-yard line. Nose of the football's touching about the 12-yard line of Bacon County Metter. We appreciate Bennett and Johnson for their sideline report. Lamar's Pharmacy will be here for our halftime show. Pineland Bank was for our pregame show. I hope you enjoyed the pregame show as much as I did, conducting the interviews. Big number 2 they bring in motion. They hand it to number 22 up the middle. He's going to go in just about untouched. And with 5:22 left, Metter strikes first, draws first blood, 6-0, Metter. Nothing fancy, just turned around and handed it off. Somebody.
A little bit of misdirection in there. We were playing that sweep again, and he just took it right up the teeth.
Yep. They're a lot bigger than we are up front, and then it's going to be hard for us to manage the middle.
Good extra point attempt.
Missed it.
By Metter. Good strong kick, but he's wide left.
That's FSU, isn't it? I remember when Florida.
Off after that first touchdown of the game.
Maybe we can get a return right here. I wish I'd kick it to Ty Quiz. We better be on it.
So I didn't see him call fair catch, but they were delayed and blowing the whistle too.
I didn't see it either. That was that number 4?
Yeah.
It was a different number 4, wasn't it? I thought Pruitt was number 4. 2 different 4s?
.456 here. Bacon County takes over still early in this football game. Be on the 27-yard line.
We got twins to the top and to the bottom. And this has been basically our bunch set. We try to turn and hand it and do a little misdirection, and they drop us right there where we're at. I don't know if we're going to be able to go wide or not, but we're not going to be able to live inside. That was Guyton, I think, number 20, trying to go up the middle. Brought Bruce Brown in motion. We ought to be able to get a little bit, just a little bit. This is one of those things that I just don't like, this shotgun snap in a situation like this.
Yeah.
I don't like. You have to snap it back. We should got a
get a little bit of
penalty.
A defense encroachment there.
Yeah. And you have to snap it back and then turn around and hand it off. And we're trying to maintain blocks. And when you don't maintain blocks well, you're just in real trouble. I guess the same could be said if you snap it to a quarterback and turn around and hand it off. But
it's just dangerous, like driving a car without brakes.
Yeah.
No control. There's no time to throw it all. Snap straight, as you said. He's still going to pick up about a yard, but, I mean, it was just because he was scrambling and
Just
fell
effort,
that way.
yeah. Well, if we don't have any better, if we're not able to maintain blocks any better than what we're doing, it's going to be a long, long night for our offense.
Yep.
I actually think we appeared to block Swainsboro a little bit better than what we're doing right now.
Yeah, we came with Swainsboro a whole different swagger than we are right now.
Yep.
333, 332. It's going to be third and about 6.
And we're just looking to run now.
Yeah, absolutely nothing there. It's going to be fourth down, and I don't think we picked up anything right back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, we had that 5-yard penalty, and that's the only thing we got. Brother Shane, I think it's 4th and 5. I think I'd go for it. We're on our own 32-yard line. We don't have a choice but to punt. And it looks like Garrett has been instructed, or at least from the first punt, to make sure you hit it out of bounds. Don't give her opportunity to return it. And that's what we do. He's doing what's instructed. That was not a very good kick.
Well, in between this change possessions, I want to give a shout out to my son Tucker Bennett and his new fiance.
Come on.
Megan Green.
Congratulations.
He popped the question.
She said yes?
She said yes.
To a Bennett?
He outkicked his coverage. Yeah, he's a lucky man.
Congratulations, Tucker. And what's her name?
Megan.
Megan Green from Pridgeon. Is that what you said?
Big town of Pridgeon.
Pridgeon, Georgia. 441.
Happy for him.
Happy for him. We turn him inside, but that big running back, boy, he stuck his foot in the ground, number 2 or 3. I think it's number 2. He stuck his foot in the ground, and he got with it. Coach was telling me about the big defensive end that they've got, defensive tackle, defensive end that is definitely a D1 prospect, and he's creating all kind of havoc already. We can see it. He's the real, according to Coach Goss. They got the middle of the field. If they do a slant, he's just going to turn and hand it. We just we're getting pushed around a little bit. And that's going to be a first down to about the 25-yard line, I'm sorry. Metter's down to Bacon's 25-yard line. We've got ourselves in a hole on that kickoff, and we have not been able to get ourselves out of it.
If one thing this does, give you a little incentive in that weight room in the offseason, knowing that we were smaller than the other team on just about every occasion.
Well, you and I both have looked in weights when we're in doing interviews, and we've seen a lot of good-looking football players that's not playing that's in the weight room. Hopefully Coach can get some of them to come out next year and play. Some of our better athletes in the school are not on the football team. We've got to change that if we're going to be competitive. We've got to get some bodies out there that are big and fast, and that's what we're missing. We got plenty of heart, folks, plenty of heart. We just don't have a lot of rear end to go with it. And when you're facing somebody that outweighs you 50 pounds, by the time the fourth quarter rolls around, I don't care how good you are in the weight room, you're just going to get pushed around. That's just the way it is.
Last week in Swainsboro, we couldn't hold our own in the second half with when you're putting in fresh legs on the other side of the field constantly. We've got the same 11 pretty much in their whole game. It's hard to keep up. Metter on the move again. They're stumbling. He's about to the 3-yard line, right on the 3-yard line.
Yes.
34 seconds left here in this first quarter. They're going to stop the clock long enough to move the chains. And Metter may get this off before. Looks like they're going to just hold off and wait for the first quarter maybe. He's running back in now. He's running back in now.
They want to get this. I'd want to score as quick and as often as I possibly could. Metter's brought a good group of fans over here. They're wanting a winner too.
Yeah, they are fighting hard for it. And see, we're going to
He's going to
not
score.
be able to hold him out. No, they're going to pull him back. He's going to
Sure
spot him
looked like he
about
went
the
in, didn't it?
half-yard line there.
And that's going to end our first quarter. We're going to take a 60-second time.
At Birch CPAs, we focus on helping the small businesses in our region with accounting, tax, and audit services. With offices in Waycross, Alma, Baxley, and Homerville, our team of professionals is ready to serve you no matter your location in South Georgia. Experience world-class accounting services for the small-town business.
You know, we knew it was going to be a tough season when the season started because of our youth, and we didn't have a lot of upperclassmen, a lot of seniors. But then that first half over in Fitzgerald, first game of the season, losing your starting quarterback, it sure has put us behind the 8 ball.
Yeah, it has. Terry Ons, he's done a great job coming in. And just a busted play there by Metter, and we're going to be all over them for a loss back to about the 12-yard line. And they take out a couple cheerleaders at the same time on that Metter sideline. Crew not blowing the whistle quite quick enough.
No, he just kept spinning, kept getting out of our grasp. He's slithery.
Slithery.
Yes, he's a slitherer.
Is that a word, slithery?
I don't know. It is now. South Georgia vernacular.
You got to quit using them big words.
Slithery?
11:28, 11:27 here in this second quarter.
3rd and goal from the 11. This is a big play. Of course, I'm sure it's
4-down territory.
Yes.
Unless they got a kicker, and they're just going to hand it right up to the
we're
teeth
gonna
of our
stop
defense.
him.
We're going to stop him with about a 3-yard gain.
Yep. And it's going to be 3rd and 7.
They started to send that kicker out, but they brought him back.
3rd and goal from the 7. They bring this big boy in, number 1. Are we about to throw a pass to big number 1? See if we can get a jump ball over there.
He's taller than anybody else on the field. Metter making a lot of changes here with personnel in and out. Kicker started on the field. Coach turned him around. They line up. Everybody's in the box. Here, I think they're setting us up for a Tebow here.
Yep.
And
we're going to call a timeout.
Coach Goss going to call a timeout. I think he sees the same thing.
At Family Vision Care, we believe life is all about your vision. Family Vision Care is the leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Alma community, and we want to help you achieve and maintain a clear vision for years to come. Doctors James McQuaig and Blake Hutto and their staff provide award-winning eye care service for Southeast Georgia. With the newly constructed office filled with state-of-the-art equipment, they can diagnose and correct your vision with detailed accuracy. Visit www.fvcalma.com.
Radio dial, if you look all the way over, close to where 104.3 is on the dial, you'll see that's about where we're at on the field, Shane.
Yeah, we're about at 106.9 here.
It's 4th and goal from about the 6 or 7 yard line. That's what it looks like. And Let's see, you're going to turn it out
They're
like you're
doing
going to throw
exactly
it.
that. They're trying to roll out, and he's got a lot of room there if they let him do it. And they
Hey,
are not going
we
to
stop them.
Yeah.
Good job, defense.
What a stop by Bacon County there. Had the ball first and goal on the 3-yard line and not able to get the ball in.
Didn't they have it on the half-yard line?
It was down there.
Yeah, I think it was on the half-yard line.
So,
yeah. Pretty sure
good
it was
job,
on the
Bacon
half-yard
County.
line. Yeah, great job, Bacon County. That's the kind of stuff you got to have right there. And we'll mess around and shock somebody if they ain't careful. We got Tropical Storm Nestor. It's fixing to blow in here from the south. That number 1, it's either number 1 or number 39 right there that are the D1 prospects. I can tell you look at them and tell they're long and tall and athletic. We turn and hand the ball off, and he's going to get some positive yardage. Gotten.
And
going to get about a 3-yard gain. Nice. Nice.
About the 10-yard line. We just need some positive gain here. Stay away from the penalties. 9:59, 9:58 here. In our weather update, we got a lot of rain coming.
A lot of rain south. Going to be second and about 17 seconds on the play clock. Throws it, and we got an open receiver. Jarrett Boatwright. Great play, best play. We got some of our young fans coming up here beating on the window. They're happy.
It's good to see a positive play.
It is, and it's good to see these kids, these young kids out here watching football.
And watching it.
And watching it. They got a bunch of young boys standing here, right here below us, and they are fired up with their rec department jerseys on. That's a Powell kid right there. He's got his daddy's kind of snarl on his face, Charlie's boy.
Oh, we're going to get 15 more out of it. Face mask on Metter, and we'll move it on up.
Nolan, ain't that his name? Nolan. Yeah.
And Bacon County is going to have the first down at the 45-yard line of Bacon County with 9:28 here in this first half still remaining.
Is that us that jumped?
Yeah, Jarrett Boatwright told everything in his power not to move, but
I just don't understand that. I don't understand how our players. Huh? You're such a homer, Brent. So am I. I saw it.
We got a penalty and the clock is still running on us. Got a dead ball foul.
Why's the clock still running?
Not sure.
Ooh, there he goes. Good escape. Good job. Good job. Good job.
At least if we stay safe here and I don't see any laundry down, ooh.
I don't think he got pushed. I think he hit the sideline and
just kind of fell.
Yeah, but he's unhurt.
Terry on pops back up. Yeah, that was a nasty fall over there. Bacon County picks up first down nonetheless, and it's going to be Bacon County first down on the 44-yard line of Metter.
You know, this looks good, Shane. We're on the other side of 50. We have flipped the field. That was a problem in the beginning.
And this drive started at the half-yard line, stopping them on the half-yard line.
Right.
First and goal.
Good pitch and catch.
That's the Ty, I believe, over there.
Ty Batten. Our freshman.
Terrion's got to be real careful on those quick outs there.
Yeah.
8:19, 8:18 here. Second and about 7 now. Line to gain about the 33-yard line. Ball sitting on the 40.
Hand the ball off to Guyton. He's falling forward. Good play.
Yeah, going north and south. He's up to about the 37-yard line. So we're going to be third and about 4.5 here.
Yeah.
7:51, 7:50 here left in this first half.
You know, we got in just a little bit of an offensive rhythm right here, something we've not been able to do a lot. And when you get in a rhythm, man, that makes all the difference. Bruce Brown, he's lined up in the slot. He is going to be tough to guard one-on-one. I would throw the seam.
And we got a little screen going right here, and we got it wide open in the middle.
And Batten's got it. He's dancing. He's big enough to take him on. Yes.
Yeah, Bacon County moves the whole pile down to about the 25-yard line. That was an excellent offensive play. Good call by Coach Watson over there, taking a little bit of aggressiveness out of that Metter defense.
That's 2 passes in a row to Batten, and Batten, just a freshman, takes the ball, turns it up. And when he does, he delivers the lick. Rather than letting the linebacker hit him, he hit the linebacker and drove his feet. And that's what that's what it looks like.
I see him. We get him for about another 3 years after this one, right?
That's right.
7-12, 7-11 here.
Trips to the top.
Oh,
great,
Tyler right across the middle.
Yes. And we recover it.
I think he was down anyway, but he fumbled. We still jump on the ball. It's going to be first down, Bacon County. Yeah, he called him down.
Inside the 10.
We are in the red zone, brother. It's the ball sitting on the 9-yard line, so it's going to be first and goal from right there.
Come on, baby. Let's put this thing in and get a kick an extra point or get a 2-point conversion. Playing better, playing better, playing better.
All we need is just a little glimmer of confidence there.
Man, what 6 points would do for us right here?
6:34, 6:33. Just a little.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Touchdown.
He's going to get in the end zone.
He's going to call him down.
No.
He was in.
Come on.
Crew called him down on the 1-inch line.
How do you do that? Tricky Troy.
All right, 6:23. We got to maintain composure here. It's second and inch.
I'm running big boy 3 times. That be big boy, big quarterback.
Here's Terrion right up the middle.
There he goes. Standing in.
Yes. Good job, Bacon County. Good job, Bacon County. That's the most impressive thing we've seen all year on this team.
No doubt about it.
Stop them on a first and goal down there. Get 4 downs and can't get it in. We drive the ball all the way down, put 6 on the board, and now got a chance to go up with 6:18 left here in this first half.
Got in a rhythm, made some plays, got a little bit of heart. Our kids are pumped up, fired up. We need a good extra point right here. Need it badly. 6:18, just like you said. This is number 19, Nkosi Batten, freshman. Good snap. Not a good kick. Missed it.
Yeah, we're going to be tied up here. All knotted at 6 with 6:18 left. Your Bacon County Red Raiders have tied this game up.
How about that? We're going to take a very exciting Bert C.
Started by a group of farmers in 1925, Country Financial has been protecting cars, homes, lives, and more ever since. Whether it be home and auto, life, health, farm and ranch equipment, or crop insurance, allow Mike Wheeler and his friendly staff to develop a plan to help you.
Kickoff tied 6-6. Your Bacon County Red Raiders playing hard. Got another kick. They kick it down and it rolls, and they're looking. And we better hold him. We bring him down from behind, but he crosses the 50
.608 here. Metter will take over with plenty of time here left in this first half.
That umpire referee, the one in the middle right there, that's spotting the ball, got quite an arm. He just threw the ball on a rope to the sideline. They go up underneath center. Turn to hand the ball off big number 22, and we meet him on the.
Meet him right there.
Great play by Garrett Sears. You know, that Sears boy's played hard all year long.
Yes.
Really has.
You know, that swagger we were talking about at the first of the game, it didn't seem like they had it. It's there now.
Yes, we needed a little bit of a break, and that when we sacked the quarterback and dropped him back to the 11-yard line, they had a 10-yard loss. That started this thing, and now with 5:40 left in the second quarter, we're all knotted at 6. Metter looks over at 2nd and 9. They turn and hand the ball off, and he's got a crease.
Oh,
he just stiff-arming us. We gotta bring him down. Got to bring him down. He's going to get a first down to about the 35, 34-yard line of Bacon. I don't know who that was. He came up, but he just stuck his hand in our face and pushed us away. But this running back outweighs our linebacker by 40 pounds. So
5:07, 5:06 here.
They've had one pass that I can remember, and it was incomplete. They're going to try to run the ball. That's who they are. They're big in their discipline, and they hand off to 22 again, and we drop him for about a 3 or 4 yard loss.
No, I mean 3 or 4 yard gain.
I'm sorry. That's right.
Did I miss, Rev, what we had a different place kicker in at that time? What?
Yes, our place kicker quit. I think it was for personal reasons, if I understand right.
Yeah. .414, 4:13. Get it out.
And they hand the ball just straight up the gut.
We're not going to be able to stop him.
No.
He's going to go right in the end zone. With 3:58 left, Metter takes the lead again with just a no frills straight up the throat of our defense for about a 20-yard pickup for a touchdown.
What we used to call a dive play, right behind the center.
Yeah.
Just handed it off in the zero hole right behind the center. He put.
Trying to pick up 3 or 4, and they pick up 20 in a touchdown.
Yeah. Their center puts a body on a linebacker and hit this little quick back, and I say little, this big quick back. He just busts through the middle, and he's 10 yards into the secondary before we ever figure out who's got the ball. They are going for 2. And they're going to turn around and hand it. I have all ideas. They're going to hand it wide, and he's going to step
right into
almost
the end zone.
untouched. Yeah.
It's going to be 14-6 now.
So with 3:58 left, Metter just drove the ball back down the field, and you're Throws it out wide. And it's never going to work.
It just takes too long to develop. Even with the smaller D-back out there, we can't do anything with that. It's going to be a loss of about 4 yards.
If they're going to run that, we need to run it a little bit closer to the quarterback. I mean, he threw that ball, and it was a great throw, but he had to throw it 25 yards across the field.
Well, it needs to be an in route where he's running back in and cutting.
Right. And that puts us behind the sticks. That's a loss of 4. It's going to be 2nd and 14 from the 30. Maybe it's a loss of 3.
25.
25, I'm sorry. And he throws a completion, and we got move, yeah.
Good job by Terrion to get it out there.
Sure was.
Pick up about 7, 8 yards, but still going to be with that loss prior. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
Still, it's manageable.
Yes.
Manageable, and that was brought to you courtesy of Terrion Moore. Just his athleticism. You know, the touchdown he threw Jarrett last week was just, gunslinger type play. The play broke down, and then he was able to find Jarrett all alone for a long touchdown. His athleticism, just his instinct. And there he goes.
Not able to pick. Ooh, slides down again outside that.
Yep. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
So with 2:15, it'll be 4th down and 5 again for Bacon County. And
we don't have any choice but to kick it right here, I don't think. We're going to let the clock run as fast.
Well, if the clock stopped, he went out of bounds.
Okay, true. We got a little bit of time. We may call a timeout. I don't know. It's not clicking down.
Now the clock's rolling. 2:07, 2:06. I'm not sure what that.
So Metter's going to call a timeout. And we're going to take a Burt CPA timeout. You're listening to Classic Country 104.3.
Burt CPAs in Alma, Baxley, Waycross, and Homerville are the small business and agricultural tax specialists in Southeast Georgia.
Who's preaching Sunday?
They offer a variety of
Matt.
services for small businesses
Matthew.
and farmers. And they'll be glad to customize the plan.
You going to be there? Here, I don't know of a field that looks any better, and they're going to hand it off.
Right up
we had the opportunity to stop him. Missed a tackle when he falls forward for about a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 from now. They've crossed the 50 onto our
47-yard line.
47.
130, 129.
Roll clock, roll.
You don't want
need to keep this manageable.
Yeah, we need to keep this an 8-point game going into half. This will be a big stop for us.
This is about the time of the game last week that we lost it.
That we got it. Swainsburg got away.
And we got him. We just won't bring him down, and we did.
It's going to be pick up about 2 or 3 yards there. So it's going to be
third
and about 3. I'm going to say a long 3. 102, 101, 59, 58. Clock's rolling. Bacon County has been able to stop Metter on one occasion deep in their own.
And the ball off, and he falls short.
Yeah, they're going to mark him about, looks like about a half yard, but this is 4 down territory for him for sure. 40, 39, 38. And
clock's rolling. They don't call a timeout.
Metter's just taking their time, going to let the clock run down, and they're calling a timeout now with 20.
They're letting the clock roll, and he called a timeout. I thought he did.
Yeah, he did, and they about 4 seconds rolled off before they stopped it.
Yeah. 25.4, and there's 25 seconds on the time on the play clock.
A few years ago when we were playing Irwin, it was deep on that far end, and they were trying to get 25.2 seconds back up on the clock. That's how important them tenths of a second were back at the old stadium at the Mojo.
The Mojo. That was a great place. That was a great venue to play football.
Yes, it was. That was South Georgia, the epitome of South Georgia football.
It sure was.
Small town.
Everybody's right on top of the field. And
we're on top of it here.
I don't know if we're on top of it. We're atop it.
Yeah. Only the Blimps got a better shot.
They hand it off and going to get a first down.
Yeah, they're going to. It's going to be 21-20, and Metter's going to call a timeout again, and the clock still runs another couple seconds before the clock operator is able to stop it. 18.2 seconds. Metter's got a first down. They're sitting on Bacon County 40. We'll say nose of the football is just hitting the 40-yard line.
We better be ready. They're fixing to do hurry up.
Oh. And then they rolled the clock. They stopped it long enough to move the chains.
I got one
9,
play.
8, 7. They're going to try to throw it deep here. And it's going to 1.7 seconds left.
Got one more play. Let's get out of here with a 14-6.
Yeah.
We kick off. Do we kick off? No. We get the ball back.
We get the ball. Again, this was the point in the Swainsboro game where they threw that long pass right before half and just kind of really seemed to take the wind out of the sails for that upset.
Somebody just threw a flag, a pink one.
He's picking it up. I think Mr. Hennessy had to blow his nose and picked out the wrong.
It's nothing personal. It's just business.
Hello?
That's how some people do things.
Right away.
To us, everything we do is personal. Because anyone can answer the call. It's who shows up that matters most. That's the quality of your independent agent and the company that stands behind them.
Bennett Bennett & Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Ball season this past Wednesday, and just a super interview with a very, very good coach and a good guy, Coach Steve Owens. They're going to throw it out wide, and they're going to see if he can dance, and we knock him out of bounds. That's going to end your half. Be sure and stay with us. We'll be back for the second half. Your Bacon County Red Raiders are putting the fight up as Metter leads us 14-6, but this ball game's far from over. We'll see you in a few minutes. You're listening to Classic Country 104.3.
Entering the field, the Bacon County Raider Regiment! The Raider Regiment are under the direction of Mr. Will Garrett. The Assistant Director is Jamie Garrett. The staff includes Heather Artery, Jessica Johnson, Sarah Jane Johnson, Jared Lee, Leah Williams, and Blake Martin. They will be presenting a portion of their 2019 show entitled Rock the Night, featuring the songs Hardy Rock Anthem by LMFAO and We Are Young by Fun. The Raider Regiment is joined tonight by many alumni regiment members. The band would like to thank their major sponsors, Clean Air and Electric, and Alma Nursery and Blueberry Farms, along with the many people that have sponsored the meals to feed our band. Tonight's meal was provided by the VFW Auxiliary Post 4625. Drum majors Tyler Hawkins and Macy Johnson, is your band ready? You may now begin your performance.
Okinawa, Japan. My name is Thomas Taylor from the class of 1991, and I'd like to announce the special guest for our first annual BC Raider Regiment Alumni Night, Miss Beth Taylor. Miss Taylor was a former band director at Bacon County High School. She's been a part of many students' lives and has led the current leaders of the Raider Regiment in a leadership seminar. Miss Taylor led the Bacon County Raider Regiment to many superior scores while she taught at BCHS. That is why we would like to present this plaque of appreciation for her overwhelming generosity and the support she has shown towards our first annual Bacon County Raider Regiment Alumni Night. Thank you, Miss Taylor. Domo arigatou gozaimashita.
Be a win, really, a win and a half, and showing signs of what we can be, and that's kind of what we did in this first half. Still a long way to go, and don't want to hang too much on that first half, but we stopped them, moved down, scored.
going down the stretch, I think that Pierce can compete again, go deep in the playoffs. They were in Final Four last year.
Swainsboro 28, Bryan County nothing, and Vidalia 10, and Toombs County 7 at half.
You talk about two teams that despise each other.
There they are.
Yep.
Dublin 50-16 all over Southwest Macon. Dublin ranked real high in 2A this year. Jefferson County 34, Glen Hills 0, Screven County 13, Harlem Bulldogs 12.
Man, this has turned out to be a beautiful night. We got some wind blowing, a little bit of cool in the air. Got some rain coming, we know. But just a great crowd here tonight, especially for a team that hasn't won a game all season. For the crowd to turn out like they have tonight, it really speaks highly of this community.
Yeah, and I think they appreciate what this coaching staff is trying to do. A lot of times that's hard to see, but I think it is turning the corner. It's not showing on the scoreboard yet, but it is turning.
The sideline and getting ready for the special teams play. This I saw today was National Love Your Referee Day.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. I got a Facebook notice from Michael Thompson. And my son Matthew is actually a part of the squad down here, the crowd, the crew that is calling the game, along with some of the other people that go to my church, and so. I do love one of them really good. It's my son. It was actually been a very good officiated football game, as best that I can tell, and it's kind of clean, not a lot of penalties. We had 3 in the first drive. It kind of got us in a mess and put us down inside the 5-yard line, which eventually led to a touchdown. We stopped Metter in the very first drive. Held them, actually lost a yard from the original line of scrimmage. And then when they got us in bad field position, they were able to score. Both times that they've scored, one of them was somewhat of a long drive. They started just around the 50-yard line, but the other was, we gave it to them on the 30. They're going to kick it again, and I assume we're going to fair catch it, and we do. And we're going to start at about the 27-yard line of our own 27-yard line. And let's see if we got something dialed up here, Shane.
I'm still hung up on this Love Your Referee Day.
That's what they said. Every day is a day to love somebody.
Hallmark capitalizing on this.
I imagine. I mean, whatever.
I throw a flag for you. I love you.
I got a call yesterday that said, I need you to come by the office. I said, oh, Lord, what's happening? Go by there. I'm sorry I missed National Boss Day on Wednesday, and I had a fresh loaf of bread, which I think everybody needs to honor their boss.
Yeah, I do too.
Like once a week. turn and hand the ball off to Guyton. He's got a hole. Good play. Good job. 5-yard gain on first down. We're up to the 32-yard line. Bam.
Kind of a little different approach, just taking quick dives now instead of trying to spread out.
I've noticed that I don't know that Bruce Brown has toted the ball maybe one time all game.
Yeah. So he's
playing him out wide.
Playing him out wide.
And we need to get the ball in his hands. He's a game breaker. There he is. He's dragging.
They're waiting back.
Yeah. Throw it
out of bounds here. Oh, goodness.
And we made a catch.
He made a catch. He picks up about 2 yards right there. That scared me, but he was able to get that ball into Bruce. No, I'm sorry. He got it into Ty Batten.
Was it?
29. So it's going to be third and about
3.
A manageable 3.
They're trying to get off the field. They're discombobulated right here. Man, we have got an open receiver. Oh, my goodness. We turn and hand the ball off. Guyton's going to get the first down. And turns the corner.
And he could have got a face mask on that as well. They drag him out. It's going to be first down, Bacon County. Ball sitting on the Red Raider 41-yard line. Hearing that a lot tonight from Mr. Joe Boatwright, the PA announcer here in Bacon County. First down.
Man, we needed this. Exactly what we're talking about. Coming out here and sustaining a drive. You've got to have them one first down at a time. Look at the middle of our field, guys. Safety's pulling back over, but he's far to one side of the field. And he throws the ball, and we're going to get a oh, my goodness.
Well, I don't know what he was doing. It was almost like he was trying to hand the ball.
Interception.
No, he caught it, and then he handed it backwards. That was an odd-looking play. They're going to give it to him. No replay here, but I think if we had instant replay, he would have never had complete control of the football.
But the ball was in his breadbasket, and the ball came out, and then the Metter player came over and intercepted it before it hit the ground.
So just like that, Metter takes over on Bacon County's 42-yard line.
Odd play.
Yeah.
We really need a big defense. We need them to put the ball on the ground. They're going to bring number 2 in motion.
They're just going to go right back up the middle.
Yeah.
And we're going for the ball, and they're going to pick up about 7 yards on the play. We're still real early here in this second half, 10-17, 10-16 here in the third quarter.
It's going to be 2nd and 3. Is that the way you read it, Shane?
Yes, sir. A long 3. So it'll be a question of what Bacon County can do here on this drive, is whether we can keep the momentum that we had coming out of the half. That was looking real good, real promising.
Hit him in the bread basket, as the saying is, and he just wasn't able to hold on to it. They're going to turn and hand it off to big number 2, and he just gashes us.
Yeah, he's just fumbling and stumbling and cutting and twisting. He's all the way down to about the 20-yard line of Bacon County. It's a flag down. They're going to call holding on Metter. It's going to be brought back.
I like it. I like it.
It's going to be from the. So it's going to be back about to the 45-yard line.
It'll be close.
Right there at it.
You got it dead on it, Shane.
This will be second and
you must
about
have learned mathematics when you was in school.
13.
I wish they taught that stuff at Ware County.
Brother, you waiting on me for mathematics. You know.
I mean,
as Andy Griffith said, that arithmetic is really hard for you.
Turns the hand it off to 2 again, and he's game just.
Oh, ball's on the ground, and that's exactly what we called, Ref.
Yes, sir.
Referee throws the bean down, and it's going to be first down Bacon County at the 34-yard line. So after all that, we're going to have the ball back about where the original line of scrimmage was on that last drive. He hit him right in the breadbasket, and that ball comes shooting out.
That's what we needed.
Again, that's Bacon County playing aggressive regardless of the situation.
I'm taking a shot here. But that's why I'm not the head coach.
9:24 here. Bacon County has been given a gift here.
24 seconds on the play clock. Now they're playing cover. No, they're still
playing man out here.
There goes Guyton right up the middle. He's one player away.
Gosh, he's one away, and that's that.
And if he gets in the open, nobody's going to run him.
They're not going to catch him. Bacon County first down on the Metter side of the football field. And it is replaced at the 47-yard line.
47-yard line of Metter. Got twins to the top, twins to the bottom. Let's get in a hurry, guys, before they get set.
Got them a little bit back on their heels right now. He's an exciting player.
He is. Oh, goodness. Batten escapes, and he's going right up the middle, and he falls down.
Tried to haphazardly slide, and it didn't turn out too well. That was ugly. The pickup of nonetheless about 3.5, maybe 4 yards. We'll call it 3.
Second and 7 from the 44-yard line of Metter.
I think anything from this point forward is 4-down territory.
I'm going to be in agreement. Oh, good escape. He is so quick to be big.
Great. Wow, what a play, what a play.
Yes.
Ty Batten able to go up in between 3 Metter players and pick that ball down. And this is the freshman, folks.
He's made a great catch, but what about Terrion Moore?
Yeah, getting scrambling away. We've got 2 freshmen make big plays on back-to-back right here.
Moore weighs about 220, but he's got the feet of a little 140-pound juke back. He don't have that breakaway speed, but I'm telling you, he has got a quick first step.
One thing about Terrion's demeanor, just real calm and collected.
Yeah. We tried to break it wide, and there was nothing there. We're going to drop us. If we have any gain, it'll be no gain at all.
Yeah,
Maybe a loss.
I think they're going to put him right back at the line of scrimmage. Original line of scrimmage.
Oh, Batten's having a night. I bet he's probably approaching 75 yards worth of receptions.
Yeah, that was a great catch, pass and catch there on that last play.
He's moved into tight end now.
And they're going to that screen because they got it wide open if they
there
get
he
the ball
goes
down the field.
Good play call.
And that's going to take the ball all the way down to about the 17-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and about 5. Call it short 5. 7:04, 7:03 here in this 3rd quarter.
Trips to the bottom. Got one long setback. Boy, look at the middle of the field, Shane. Look at the middle of the field.
They've left it wide open.
One little wiggle move.
Oh, had it in his hands and dropped it. He tried to run before he caught it. So it's going to be 4th down.
Body.
We don't have a chance at a field goal here, so we're going to have to go for this. We can't.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
6:45, clock stopped with that incomplete pass. Terrion running back with the play.
He can make magic happen right here. We'll give him a little bit of time.
And Bacon County playing a tough Metter team pretty close tonight.
And we're going to call a timeout. That's a good timeout.
I agree with.
It's nothing personal. It's just business.
Hello?
That's how some people do things.
Right away.
To us, everything we do is personal. Because anyone can answer the call. It's who shows up that matters most. That's the quality of your independent agent and the company that stands behind them.
Bennett Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
everybody. Big play here in this game. Big play in this game. They're going to give us a little bit of a cushion right here. And they're not going to play us too tight. We may can just run down and turn around. And that's what we do.
Oh, my goodness. He had it. He had it for a touchdown, too. Not able to hold on the ball. That was Ty Batten. And can't
he's
complain.
made great
He's made some
catches.
great catches, and that was a little bit behind him, but it's still catchable. But that was in a – I'd rather stop it there than have a fumble or a sack or anything else. At least we went in trying there. So it's going to be Metter's ball on the 17-yard line. Bacon County turns it over, 6:40 left in third quarter.
Sees a little bit of fire on our coaches. They know we're in this game. Excited. It's good when you begin to see your program starting to gel a little bit. Metter's not in a hurry. Hand the ball off. Number 3, he's turning it straight up. We're going to drop him. I say drop him. We're going to tackle him, which is something we hadn't been doing on that play particularly well. He gets about a 4-yard gain, but good tackle.
And then I want to say, in all seriousness, this late in the game, this is the closest we've been in a game this year.
We were close till about 1 minute and 20 seconds left against Swainsboro in the first half. They hit a long touchdown. Came out, we threw a pick 6. Threw two. One of them was a pick 6. The other one got down deep, and they scored the next player to play after. So two interceptions that were scored in touchdowns. And we, oh my goodness,
no, they're going to call on
us.
Defense. That's going to give them.
We must have had our head over the line or something.
Yeah, second and probably about 2. So
no, there's
5:57. I'll take a defensive offside. That's aggressiveness. I'll
as
take
long
that
as it's not jumping.
Yep, or lined up offside.
Right. What I mean by that on a snap count.
Right.
But if you're trying to jump the snap to get in the backfield to make a big play, I'll take it. CJ Preston out here, and they collapse the corner.
They're going to pick up the first down, but they drop him for about a 3-yard gain.
Just technique here. We had a linebacker come in. He tried to set the edge, but he set it with his outside shoulder, which left him nothing to work with. And when you set an edge, you always set it on the inside. You take it and leave that outside shoulder free where you can reach out and make the tackle. And it's just a technique issue, but it's a difference in a 2-yard gain and a 6-yard gain.
That Bennett and Johnson sideline report. I like seeing those coaches down there coaching up that offense in between. That's good to see.
We're in the backfield. Oh, we let him get the edge.
Yeah, we had him stopped for a loss, and he was able to get outside, and he's going to pick all the way down to the Bacon County 45-yard line before he's pulled out.
Well, you know what? They're doing a lot of stiff arming, pushing, getting up and saying things and talking. They better enjoy it now because the one you're pushing is a freshman, and in about 2 years, you won't be pushing him like that. He'll be breaking your arm off.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be 2 years with some of these guys.
He'll be breaking your arm off and showing it to you as you're heading back to the huddle, heading it back to you and say, here's your arm.
Take this with you. Give you a hand.
Go ahead and enjoy it right now, boys, because your day's coming.
Ball's actually on the 48, not the 45, 5:03.
We're playing scrappy, and we got him.
Contained inside again. We're turning that play
That
inside.
should be a block in the back. Come on. Where you at, ref? Where you at?
This is Love Your Ref day or week, whatever you call it earlier.
Yeah, come on. Side judge here, side judge.
Didn't say nothing about love your side judge. You said love your ref.
Yeah.
Second down and about 8. Clock poking around 4:33, 4:32. 14-6, Metter.
If you just joining us for the second half, we marched the ball down the field and had a really, really good, there you go, defense.
Good job defense. They'll pick up about a little cross buck is what we used to call that, and that's going to be a pickup of about 2.5, maybe 3 yards. It's going to be third and about 5.
Good play, Cameron Crawford. Anyway, we drove the ball down, and on 4th and 5, we had a wide open tight end by Ty Batten, and the ball just a little bit behind him, catchable, but was dropped on about the 2-yard line. Probably would have been 6. If not, if they'd have dropped him right where he caught it, it had been 1st and goal inside the 5. Metter's 3rd and about 5 on our 43-yard line. 3:40 left in the 3rd quarter. They turn and hand that cross buck, and there he goes. Straight up the middle. That's going to be 6. Yeah. Nope. Taquez, he does catch him. Tackles him as he crosses the goal line. And it's that straight up the middle. That's the 2nd one they've scored right behind the center.
3:27 left in this 3rd quarter. Metter goes on top 20-6 now. Waiting an extra point or maybe a 2-point conversion. It's like they're setting up for an extra point.
And sets it down. That looks like it's good.
Yeah, that
it
one went
is.
through that time.
So Shane, 3:27 left, 21-6. Metter. They've got a lot of young people out there, guys.
Yes, we do.
Man, there are freshmen everywhere. That's going to really look good in 3 years. 2 years.
2 years, yep. Make a huge difference next year.
It will.
If we can just take one of these and start a run back here. He's got room on that side if he can get around.
Yeah, they're
And
going to
he's
bring
got
him down,
at
but
the
at the
30-yard
30.
line.
Yeah. We was talking about that.
He went down kind of hard there. I don't like the way he went down. Is he getting up? No, he's not. He went hard on that knee, almost like a. He's not. He's down pretty hard. Was that Taquez?
Yes, Taquez Brinson Sr. We're going to take about a 60-second injury timeout. You're listening.
At Burt CPAs, we focus on helping the small businesses in our region with accounting, tax, and audit services. With offices in Waycross, Alma, Baxley, and Homerville, our team of professionals is ready to serve you no matter your location in South Georgia. Experience world-class accounting services for the small town business. At Family Vision Care, we believe life is all about your vision. Family Vision Care is the leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Alma community, and we want to help you achieve and maintain a clear vision for years to come. Doctors James McQuaig and Blake Hutto and their staff provide award-winning eye care service for Southeast Georgia. With the newly constructed office filled with state-of-the-art equipment, they can diagnose and correct your vision with detailed accuracy. Visit www.fvcalma.com.
It was almost like he was taking a knee and then he got hit, and just an awkward way to go down.
Yeah, it is awkward. And medical staff is helping get him off the field.
We've been wanting a kickoff return all night. We get one and we get an injury out of it.
Yeah. You know, they're talking about just doing away with kick. They're doing everything they can to keep kickoffs from being a part of the game now. And that's not good. And he's definitely one of our leaders. I hope it's just a sprained ankle or something. Anyway, we line up now. There was a penalty during the kick return, and it backs us up. We're on the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. We're turning hand the ball. We put the ball on the ground, and it's going to be Metter's ball.
That's what happened in Swainsboro.
Right.
Just kind of in Bacon County, still a little bit in a fog after Tyquez getting hurt, and just like
excuse me. Ware County 14, Statesboro 7. Wayne County 14-14 with South Effingham. South Effingham's put together a football team this year. Got a nephew that's offensive line coach at South Effingham. I'm glad to see them playing competitive football. Lowndes 14, Tiff nothing.
Clinch 21-7 now over Turner. Wilcox all over Charlton.
Well, how long has it been since you've seen Charlton County this down?
It's
over
been
the last 2 years.
When I was in school, they were the homecoming team, and it's been a while.
The Bailey boys hit Ronald Evans, I think, was the first one that went to the University of Georgia. They hit about late 80s, early 90s. Then you had the Champ and the Boss and all that come through there. And they've had not only that, they've had other athletes and D1 players all over the place. But they're down now. Turning hand the ball off to big number 8.
And they're not going to stop him.
And he's going to go into the end zone. Yep. And that puts the score to 27-6. 27-6 with 2:23 left in the third quarter. Boy, that sure hurt us when we didn't score. And then a turnover later. And one straight up the middle for about a 50-yard touchdown. And we're looking up now at a tough situation right here.
Yeah, they flipped it on us real quick. And that's what the young team like this is. It's hard to overcome these kind of. And that's right through the uprights. So it'll be Metter 28, Bacon County 6.
We're going to take a Burt CPA timeout. You're listening to Shane Bennett and Travis Peavy on Classic.
Started by a group of farmers in 1925, Country Financial has been protecting cars, homes, lives, and more ever since. Whether it be home and auto, life, health, farm and ranch equipment, or crop insurance, allow Mike Wheeler and his friendly staff to develop a plan to help you.
Unanswered points here in this second half, and 2:23 left in the third quarter. It's 28-6 Metter, where Bacon County was very much in this game just a couple minutes ago. We're going to
now turn it up. There he goes. There you go. That's the way to turn it.
Goodness, that's the way to return a kickoff.
Sure is, and he run over one of his own players, but if you'd been blocking somebody, you wouldn't have got hit.
Yeah. Bacon County takes over at their own 39-yard line. 2:15 here. Real late in this third quarter. Still no update on Tyquez yet to give you. They're checking him on the sideline still. It does seem to be a lower extremity. Looks like almost they might be looking at his foot.
Terrion looks it over. We're going to hand the ball. No, there goes Terrion. Good play, Terrion.
Yeah, he pulled it. That was a good call. And
Yes,
he gets all the way. He picks up about 12 on the play.
I think the last fumble was something similar to that. I think that maybe the running back held on to the ball or he put it on the running back's hip and tried to hand it off. Just not a clean exchange, yeah. It happens on those read options. We see even college teams put it on the ground sometimes. You do 75 of them good, and then all of a sudden you got that one bad one.
He just misses a hit.
That's Bruce Brown.
Bruce is able to get away for 2 or 3 Metter players and picks up about 6 yards on the play.
That was just effort.
Yep, that was. And because he should have been dropped for a loss, really.
That showed Bruce's athleticism. When the ball's been in his hand this year, he's made a difference.
Well, and he's not been healthy. That play, he actually looked healthy.
Watch him. He's limping already coming over to the side. I don't know. He's got something wrong with that ankle. Is Bruce a junior?
Yeah, he's a junior. And like I say, he's got shades of his brother in him if he can ever get healthy.
Yeah, and there ain't much he can do with that. He's still dancing.
Well, I'm telling you, for something that couldn't do much, he's gonna pick up about a yard. 50 seconds, 49 seconds here in this third quarter.
They actually lost about 4 yards, I think.
Yeah.
40 seconds left.
And they were in the backfield before Terrion could even hand the ball off that time.
Yeah, they must have blitzed. I didn't see where it come from.
They just straight up the middle. Raiders lined up on the near side. Bruce is going to spit out wide. They're going to try the screen right in the middle again.
And there he is. He's open.
Right up in the middle, and he just knocks over a few players.
He's come to play tonight.
Players. I'm going to, right now, if we had to pick player of the game, Ty's going to be in the top 2.
Terrion and Ty, they pretty much put this team on their back.
4.4 seconds left. As soon as they wind this for the first down, it'll be third quarter over, and we'll go into this fourth quarter with a 22-point deficit, but we are on the move.
We're going to Everybody just in time. Got our umpire standing over the ball, waiting for everything to get set.
12 minutes to make a change in the season, Rev.
Yes, sir. That starts by 6 right here.
Oh, got to get rid of it, Terrion. He's rushed. He's and still able to get Terrion throwing off his back foot, and he makes a completion and picks up about 5 yards on the play. He's just a game player. He said that is.
We're hearing he's like 15 for 17.
He's done well, and if he'd had more time to throw it, he may be 20 for 25.
Our receivers have actually, we've had a couple of drop balls, but our receivers for the most part
have made great catches tonight.
Yeah. Come on, please get Bruce Brown in the open, please. We hand the ball off to Guyton, and he's squirting
he's
through there
like a piece of dynamite being let loose.
Yeah.
He's going to pick up Bacon County first down, and it'll be 1st and 10 Bacon County at the Metter 17-yard line.
Listen to me, friends. I know you've listened to us all season, and we appreciate it, but this is by far the best offensive showing that we've had all year, by far. Our defense has come to play, and Metter is not something that you just overlook. They're a very good football team.
Yeah, they went down to Toombs and beat them. This is not a pushover team by any shape.
There goes
Terry on a good straight arm there, and he's going to pick up a few more yards, and he's just stumbling and grinding. He's going to
touchdown.
Terry on able to take that ball.
Take that stiff arm in the mouth.
Terry on just does not go down easy. He picks up 17 yards, and half of it was scratching and tearing and clawing.
Looked like he's going to be dropped for about a 3-yard loss, man, and he takes off.
That was sheer effort.
Got to keep the ball in that kid's hands.
Yeah,
I don't know what we're going to do next year. I hope our quarterback is able to come back. That just gives us another weapon. But we've got to be able to get the ball in this kid's hands. I don't know what we're going to do. That's coaches. That's why they make the.
That's why they make
the big money, if you want to call it that. That's why they get the contract. But we got some building pieces, Shane.
Yes, we do. We do.
We got to find some size on the line.
Yeah, that is our big need.
We're going for 2. We throw a slant. Oh.
Oh. We got flags all over the field, and I think Metters is getting a little chippy out there with their attitudes. So I don't know how they're going to call this, but
I know how they're going to call it. We threw a punch. They're going to call it against us. And he'll be lucky if he stays in the game. All I saw was a breakup. I'm sure it's something that's went on the whole game. I saw him stick his hand in there and break the pass up. And
and he immediately started in his face talking trash. I don't know, because you can talk trash all day long. Yep.
Targeting?
Blow to the head.
And he may be gone. We don't need that.
And he's done, I believe. Coach Goss having a nice conversation with him. Been at BRENTJOHNSON sideline.
And where'd he go? I don't see the player.
He's right here, about the 42-yard line. Bacon County will get the kick the ball off in about the 25-yard line. So just drop it over and put it right there on about the BC.
We're trying to sort it out, guys. We're looking at it.
And I think the refs are still trying to sort it out as well. But it was definitely called against Bacon County, and he gave the indication it was blow to the head. We got one set of referees trying to get the kickoff going, and we got another still down here.
Is he on the field? I don't see him. I don't see 7. I mean 15. I don't see him. Yeah, I do. I do see him now. Yeah.
He's on the bench down here. He's got to lead the field.
Yeah. I got to get him escorted off. And is that going to cost him all next game or half?
That's a first half, I believe. That ball's
going
to drop.
Get on the ground. Kick. Come on, get on the ball.
Bacon County had all kind of chances to get on that football and did not. It was a great kick right at the BC. But and I don't think Metter was expecting that either. 10:48 here left in this fourth quarter.
Boy, we had an opportunity. Dead on the 50. Dead on the 50. 10:48, like you said, 28 to 12. 28 to 12. Need a big turnover right here. We got to be able to capitalize. We just need some help. They're not going to do anything but run it. And he's just punishing. We pull him down, but after about an 8-yard gain.
Now's where our lack of depth really comes into play.
Yeah. And we just lost a starter for next week or 2 weeks.
Well, if it's for a week, we're off next week. So
first half anyway.
All right, 10-20, 10-19. It's going to be second down and about 1 for Metter. They're on Bacon County 41-yard line.
They're not going to throw it now. They're just going to get out of here. We'll try to get out of here with a win, and they're going to turn around and hit at these big running backs.
And their backs are doing the right thing. They're being patient and riding on that lead blocker, and they're picking up about 4, 5, 6 yards in chunks.
They're on the, what'd you say, 33-yard line, 32?
32-yard line.
We made a fight out of it.
Yep. Everybody pretty much in the box. One wide out to near side. There's that same little right up the gut.
Oh, great tackle. I don't know who that was, but he just brought the wood. Somebody. Who was that?
Slow getting up. Music.
You know, he's a freshman, isn't he?
Yep.
Buddy, I've seen him had 2 or 3 good hits. He just turned that big running back, who probably outweighs him 20 pounds. He just smoked him and put his heels in the air and put his hat on the ground. I'm telling you, he knocked him. Well, he hit him.
His Derek Tyler said, oh. 8:49, 8:48. A little cross.
Yeah, I handed a
right
3.
Back up there, and he's going to pick up about 6 on the play.
It's pretty good football, guys. I like this. Both teams are playing hard, and they are hitting each other. That running back just stuck his head down to get another yard, delivered a hard blow. They're physical. Metter's playing physical. So are we. Our young boys realize that nobody's going to take pity on them.
Nope.
So if you're going to get hit, you just will deliver the lick. When you learn that, you begin to be a football player.
They got a flag. We're going to get a ball back. It's going to be a holding on against Metter, but they get it all the way down to about the 4-yard line. But that right side or left side tackle did exactly as he's named, tackle.
Yeah. How about this? Telfair is only up 16-7 over Atco. Atkinson's had a pretty good team.
Yeah, they are.
We got another player down. Gracious. It's been our most physical, or at least as far as injuries.
Yeah,
for this year. We're going to take a 60-second injury.
It's nothing personal. It's just business.
Hello?
That's how some people do things.
Right away.
To us, everything we do is personal. Because anyone can answer the call. It's who shows up that matters most. That's the quality of your independent agent and the company that stands behind them.
Bennett Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
A touchdown pass, what could have been a touchdown pass, very close. Catchable ball. It was not like it was a reach to try to catch it. A couple of fumbles and a short field has been our downfall.
Yep, and they got a high kickoff, and we're going to take it at about the 30-yard line. And if he gets around this side, he's got some room to run, but he's not going to be able to get outside, and he's going to be taken down at about the 35-yard line.
Still a good return. And Mr. Ty Batten, last time the ball was in his hands, he put on a show for us, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Doc West still down here on the Bennett Johnson sideline report, still there on the bench, and I don't think we will see him back tonight.
No, he was not putting any weight on that load-bearing leg, that ankle. It appeared to be his left ankle or foot. Terrion looks it over. We got single receiver to the top and the bottom, and we're going to try to power him here, and just nothing there. Might have been the time for Terrion to pull it there. Yeah, kind of a wasted play. I agree with that right there. Just running it up the middle, maybe trying to find a crease.
Well, there in the last couple drives, we've had something right there. Just trying to get a little momentum started on this drive.
Terrion tucks it. What we don't need to happen is him to get hurt.
Yeah. It's going to be third and about, looks like about 5 maybe.
Yep.
Maybe a 4, long 4. 5:10, 5:09. Getting late.
Yeah, this is the first time in a while that we've not had a running clock in the fourth quarter.
Yep. I think the Berrien County game was the last time.
There goes Terrion. He's going to turn it up.
And he's going to be just about back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Maybe a yard gain there.
Dangerous tackle there. They grab him up high and swing around and land on the back of his legs, and coach is going to punt it.
And at this point, I really don't,
He's just trying to get the ball down there, and we're the walking wounded right now. He don't want anybody else to get hurt. We do have 2 weeks to heal, and we need it. I'm glad, at the beginning of the season, I wasn't really all for this these 2 open dates, but dear Lord, we need it right now.
Gets punt off, and it's going to hopefully take, and it does take a Bacon County bounce. It's going to bounce on about the 35 and goes all the way down to about the 23-yard line.
Go Cameron Crawford. He's played a good game tonight.
3:55 left here in this football. It's Metter 31, Bacon County 12. You're listening to Classic 104.3. Depth right now, and not the lack thereof, I should say. 3:39, 3:38.
I don't know that Metter has. I don't think they've pulled any of their starters yet.
No, they haven't. It's been a close game basically for them.
I do see a new tailback in there.
Yep.
They're going to turn and hand it to what's been playing a defensive back. He's a jitterbug.
Fresh legs. They're going to get him down about the 30-yard line, maybe the 29.
3:07 left.
We'll stop the clock right there.
Ware County 16, Statesboro 7.
.247, 246. Clock's rolling down. 1st and 10. Metter at the 30-yard line.
Thomasville 20, Fitzgerald 7. First score I've seen. Surprise. They're going to hand the ball off to that big number 2 who started the ball game rolling.
They got a flag down on this side. We're going to have a hold. He's out of bounds right there, but they didn't catch it. But it's going to be a hold against Metter.
Cameron Crawford, 140. No, that's not. That's number 52. I'm sorry. We were just talking about Cameron Crawford. He's 140 pounds, and he's our nose guard. Hey, go ahead, big boy. Quickness. And backs him up to the 34-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 15. 1st and 15.
217, 216, 215.
Quarterback turns the hands off that jitterbug again.
He's going to pick up about 4 before we get to him.
If you've ever seen a water bug on water, that's what that little kid looks like when he gets the ball. Beep, 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 beep.
I think Metter is content just to run this ball out now, run this clock 145, 144.
And their quarterback runs out. He's going to try to get a play in. There's 28 seconds left on the play clock, minute 34, 33. They're on our 30-yard line, 2nd and 10. And they're not doing anything special. They're just handing the ball off up the middle. And they're that big tailback, he wants more.
He wants more of it. They're going to pull him down about the 20-yard line.
1st down.
Stop the clock long enough to move the chains. 1:11 left here in this game.
Bring in, is that number 7? Number 7. Plays defensive back. He's a good-looking athlete.
60 seconds now left in this football game.
Wayne 28, South Effingham 21. I know that was a big region game for them.
46, 45, 44 on the clock.
And they hand it off to big number 7, and we meet him in the backfield.
He's going to step out of bounds on the far side, and they got flags all over the field. I think we got a
we got laundry everywhere.
The back judge called a holding. I think we had a late hit out of bounds, maybe. Not sure. It's in that vicinity anyway. 32.4 seconds left.
Let's see what we're doing. 32.4 seconds. Next week, remember, we're open here at Bacon. We won't have a game. The following week, November 1st, we'll be playing Bryan County here.
And senior night.
Senior night. Man, we need to come and support. And Bryan County is about having the kind of season that we're having. And this will be one of those games that's winnable.
Yeah, and it's not one of those things where it's just about the football player. It is a personal foul against Bacon County.
They're going to mark it off and then turn around and mark it back off, I think is the way it's going to work.
But we got band seniors. We've got cross-country seniors. They'll all show up that night to get their senior recognition. And all they did was make a big up and down, and the ball's right back where they stopped it, and it'll be
1st and 5.
1st down and 5 from the 15 with 32.4. And let's see if Metter decides to take the knee here, or they're going to try to.
I would bet no.
Doesn't appear that way.
I would bet no. But things like this can be remembered.
That is true, and as was the Jeff Davis game. And we're going to be able to take him down back there, and it's going to be for a loss with 15 seconds, 14, 13, 12, and that should wind it up here in Bacon County tonight.
Shane, it's been fun, been the best game we played all year. We've just had some unfortunate things happen here in the second half. Any final comments?
Well, Keith Goss said, or Coach Goss said, he wants to get better each week, and I think we showed a little bit of improvement again this week. We're doing things right. We're going to get better. We're going to get stronger. We just got to be patient.
Exactly right. Well, be sure next week